Well, good morning everyone. Today we are going to start with the exercise 9.5 and we are going to use certain identities. The identities that we are going to use are a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a plus b, a minus b, and x plus a, x plus b, right? A plus b whole square can be written as a plus b and a plus b. A minus b can be written as a minus b, a minus b. Now I will not be solving these two because these were giving any or extra questions last day, but only Aarti was a student and Himanya as well. These were the two students who made the efforts and sent the homework to me. None of the rest sent, even they didn't try. This is something which is really not good because teaching can never be a one-sided process. At the same time, it's a request to the parents as well, kindly ensure that your ward are doing the task given to them. Therefore, these things you have to do by yourself. I am simply giving you a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. All these identities were clearly and correctly solved by Aarti of 8th standard. Thank you Aarti, keep it up. A minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. A plus b, a minus b is your a square minus b square. X plus a, x plus b is your x square plus within bracket a plus b x plus a plus b. Questions will be given to you and you have to identify from the questions that which of the identity is applicable there, and then you have to solve the questions accordingly. Now directly coming to the questions. Question number 1, first part, x plus 3, x plus 3. It can be written as x plus 3 whole square. Now here a is your x, b is your 3. Therefore this is your a plus b whole square, and a plus b whole square was your a square. Here I have written a square plus 2ab plus b square. At the place of a, write x. At the place of b, write 3. Therefore a square, that is your x square, 2 into a into b plus b square. So your answer is x square plus 6x plus 9. Coming to the fourth part, 3a minus 1 upon 2 within bracket 3a minus 1 upon 2. Then again it can be written as 3a minus 1 upon 2 whole square. Now here the value of a is going to be your 3a and the value of b is going to be your 1 upon 2. Right. Therefore again using this identity, a minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Write down the values of a is 3a, b is 1 upon 2, which I have written here. Now 3a minus 1 upon 2 whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now this 2 will cancel this 2 because this is in denominator and it is in numerator. On solving this, 3a square is 3a into 3a, that will be your 9a square. This is your minus 3 and this is your 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2, that will make you 1 upon 4. So this is your answer. Now coming to the fifth part, 1.1 m minus 0.4 within bracket 1.1 m plus 0.4. Now see, it cannot be written in the form of a minus b whole square or a plus b whole square because the sign in the brackets are different, though values are same but the sign are different. Therefore you have to use this identity, a minus b, a plus b is equals to a square minus b square. So here a is your 1.1 m, b is your 0.4. At the place of a and b, write these values and get your answer. So here a minus b, a plus b is equals to your a square minus b square. So 1.1 m square minus 0.4 square. 0.4 square is 0.16 and 1.1 m whole square is 1.21 m square. One more part, that is the sixth part of the question I have done. A square plus b square, and this is minus a square plus b square. See, it can be written as a square plus b square within bracket b square minus a square, or it can be written as b square plus a square, b square plus a square, and b square minus a square. right? Now you can observe that if I am assuming this b square as my b, capital B, and a square as my capital A, therefore this b square plus a square and this b square minus a square will be your b plus a, b minus a, because b square I am assumed capital B and a square I have assumed capital A. So at the place of a square you have to write a, at the place of b square you have to write b. Since minus is there, so minus will come. Similarly plus is there, so plus will come. Now remember the identity a plus b, a minus b is equals to your a square minus b square. Here you have b plus a within bracket b minus a, therefore it will be your b square minus a square, right? So b plus a, b minus a is your b square minus a square. Now put the values of this capital A and B. So b square was your this is small b square and this square will come as it is. Now at the place of a, write down a square. This a square will remain as it is. Now I hope you are clear with the concepts of exponents and power that we read in our previous class. This b square raised to the power square will be your b raised to power 4. A square whole square will be your a raised to power 4. Since minus is given, so minus is given. The concept was this: if you have the power raised to the power, then it will be your multiplication of the powers, right? The same thing have done here. 2 into 2 4, 2 into 2 4. In this way you have to do the remaining parts of question number 1. That's all for today. At the same time, requesting to all those students who didn't do the task that was given to you yesterday, means all those extra questions, those who have not sent to me yet, are requested to kindly send that. Thank you. Have a good day.